In between rounds, what I would be telling Pena to do is she's got to back her up, let her hands go, don't engage in the clinch, and I would tell Sarah to keep moving to her right, working the leg kick, letting that right cross go every once in a while as she moves to her right, and then set up the takedown. Don't move back in front of her because she's desperate now at round 3. They touch gloves for round 3. McMann's moving to her right, Pena's backing up. Now McMann is moving back to her left, she's got to watch out for this because now Pena's desperate and she's going to let her hands go. Pena leads in with a leaping jab, a leaping 2. She feints a little bit. McMann leads with that cross and it stabilizes Pena. Both feigning at one another. McMann goes to the body. Pena comes back with a jab. Now that jab to the body can be a good deception for McMann to use to set up her takedowns. Pena pushes her to the cage, but again, she makes a mistake because she should disengage from here. She lands a good knee. And the reason I say that is because that knee hasn't been that effective in this position to the point where McMann was responding to it as if she was hurt or anything. So it's not like all of a sudden after 2 rounds, you're going to suddenly develop the power to initiate any real damage or injury. Oh, Pena with the leg trip takedown and McMann is on her back. Let's see if Pena can establish position, and she's got 3.5 minutes at this point to really do some work. And let's see what McMann can do in terms of working her way back to her feet. McMann's pushing on the hips and Pena is trying to stabilize. They're caught between the L position of the cage, so she's got to be careful because she can get rolled and turned, and McMann can still use the cage to get herself back into the up position. Nothing happening so far, and Keith Peterson is content to let them work in this position. There's just basically grappling, no strikes being thrown, nothing really significant. McMann's got her head pinned up against the cage. She's on her elbow. She's starting to get to something that resembles a base. Pena tries to tie her up in terms of her upper body, keep pressure on her chest and head area. McMann has a wrist control 2-on-1. Pena goes to break it with a knee break, and then she's chopping with a hammer fist from the side. McMann responds to it. McMann's really weary about giving up her back. So she's caught between choices of letting her hit her or give up her back. And she's got to be careful with both. She's got wrist control. She's got to work her way nice and slow. She does a good job of keeping her elbow inside of her knee to prevent the back control from Pena. And she still has the wrist. And Pena's not complaining yet. But it looks like she might be inside the glove a little bit. McMann lets it go, and Pena rides her back again, coming with strikes from both sides. And really, that's her moment to get up when she's throwing with both hands. Pena has one hook in, and she's starting to stretch McMann out. McMann's got to keep the other base. Oh, now she's got both legs in, and Pena is on her back. And Pena is desperate, and she goes to a body lock. And this is suffocating in this position. I do believe if she can hang on, she wins the fight. But McMann is in danger right now, and Pena is now working a rear naked choke. She peels the hand off, and Pena is really driving that pressure. McMann trying to get her back to the mat. It looks tight, and she's starting to turn red, and she taps. Pena is able to submit Sarah McMann with about minute 48 left in the 3rd round. Pena had to work hard there. She basically gave up the first 2 rounds with poor strategy, and I was wrong in saying that she shouldn't have went to the cage, but at the same time, she didn't show any level of being able to attack with a takedown. And even in the replay, basically, she caught her just at the right off-balance moment and tripped her down. Still, good fight for Pena, good win for her. And we look forward to seeing her again.